Behind me is Ben from Flawless Cleaning's new tipper truck. His name is Taz. Today, my job is to clean this and also his other car and his other van. But let's be honest, I'm not going to be cleaning it with it looking like that in the back. We're currently filming a video that's going to be on his channel soon, but let's go get this tipped. I'll come back and I'll clean it up. Paul, you're meant to be unloading it, not loading it up.
Sorry, mate.
Yeah, no worries.
Watch your head. What a plonker.
We found 2 of Ben's little humans.
What did he do with this?
Cute.
No drama.
Appreciate you, as
No
always.
I've seen the comments. It's the next day, currently Saturday. It is absolutely freezing, it's about 2 degrees. So I'm going to change my hat from this one to a more sensible woolly hat. Hide the perm even more, shall we say. Ben has now got the transit tipper, as you saw. So I'm going to clean his Ford Cougar first today, then get onto the tipper in a minute. I'm just going to heat up the buckets because it is absolutely freezing. And we will start with the Ford Cougar. Arthur and Theo, Ben's kids, love making a mess, especially when they know I'm coming to clean their car. They want to make it extra hard for me because although they love me, they also hate me by the looks of it. Heating up the buckets with this immersion heater, bucket heater. You can get them on eBay and Amazon if you're in the same industry. That'll heat up to a nice temperature with the thermometer in there so it won't get too hot and it won't overload the power source. Always clean up your mess.
Always walk really far to the bucket.
That was a hint if I've ever heard one.
So that if you call myself mugging myself off, that's what I feel like.
So the wheel bucket is all heated up now. We're going to start with the wheels and arches, tyres, alloys and the plastic arches. Last week you would have seen how I mentioned that a lot of wheel arches are carpeted nowadays and they hold a lot of salt. The front of this car hasn't got carpeted arches, but the rear has, because that's where the road noise comes from in these vehicles. So I seem to have lost my wash mitt for my wheels, so I'm going to use an older wash mitt that I use for the paintwork. It's a bit bigger, a bit more bulkier, but it will still work just as well.
There you go.
Oh, thanks, mate. Been given my wallet by the boys. I'd left my wallet at their house yesterday, so the boys just gave me back my wallet. They're normally trying to nick my wallet out of my pocket, so the fact that I actually got given it back is incredible. Cheeky buggers. It is time for some snow foam. When it was freezing last week, this froze over and it looked like Ribena with ice cubes in it. I don't know if I've got the video, but I'll send it in if I do. It's extremely windy, so I've moved the camera over there because I don't want it to get covered in snow foam like I'm about to get covered in snow foam. And this is where I was going to put my camera. If I did that, I'd be saying goodbye and I'd be buying a new one. Ooh, freezing. Pre-wash has done its job perfectly. Now I'm going to have this very hot bucket of water, pour it into this bucket, half and half. So now we have clean water with soap in it and normal clean water. I'm going to put my hands in here just to try and get some warmth because I cannot feel my fingers at the moment. Oh, let's get this car washed. It's now time to tackle this interior. Now I'll be honest, I did tell Ben and his wife Sam not to clean anything out because I wanted to make sure I did a good before and after for you guys. That air freshener should really be a flawless air freshener, so I'll make sure I change that. I'll sort through all of this once I have done the job, and then we will tell Sam and Ben what they want to keep and what they don't want to keep. Car, thanks boys. I'll make sure to have that later on. Anything else? That was Ben's new neighbour, saying how well Ben's driveway's come out. He thought I was Ben for a minute. Obviously I'm not. I'm better looking. Joking. I'll be honest, I didn't realise he already had a flawless air freshener in there, but why wouldn't he? It's his business. Got the polisher set up. We're going to try and remove this horrible stain that drips down here. Hopefully it comes out. Thank you very much.
Lovely, isn't it? How long does it take you?
Around 2 hours.
Really?
Yeah, so this is a maintenance clean that I do every sort of 4 to 6 weeks. Right. So yeah, it tends to take around 2 hours. Just got a little bit of polishing I had to do because the bonnet was a little bit damaged from some bird poo.
Yeah,
so
you get that a lot now they've moved to. You realise that, don't you?
I know, and it has come out absolutely perfect. Very, very, very happy with that. You're now going to have to get your whole car polished, Ben. What a shame. The big man has arrived in his tipper. That stain come out.
Has it?
Yeah, it's gone.
Are you washing in the bag? No.
Yeah.
Can we take it round then? So it runs out there.
Well, there will be gaps. There should be gaps.
But this is Taz.
Yeah. I've already said this is Taz.
Yeah.
No, they've just seen that you said this is Taz again. You look really cold.
Oh, this is Taz. Not cold. It's my mechanism.
Of being freezing. We found one of Ben's little humans. We found 2 of Ben's little humans. And next up, we've got his tipper truck. Shall we see what it looks like in the back?
Yeah.
I have a feeling it's going to be quite dirty.
I've seen it. Can you clean that?
I'm going to clean that, don't worry, mate. Watch out! Oh.
What did he do with this?
What did he do with this?
Why is he getting you to clean it up?
Because it's my job, I'm a valeter.
What is that?
Don't get wet and don't get muddy.
Oh, me? Oh, no, I can't go in. I've got this kind of
It will be nice. Oh, be careful.
going.
You don't want to go in, too late, you're in it.
My dad makes this truck from this.
Thanks, guys. Right, let's take you back down. Ready? Hey! Are you alright? And you, son? Jump! Right, go get me some lunch. So yes, the back of the truck is still a little bit dirty. We've got the henchman ladder there. I'll take that out now, put that to one side, and then snow foam it. Ben, if I hurt my back, it's your fault. That doesn't matter, because with a henchman ladder, they're really light. Now Ben said we should turn this the other way around, so then it goes down the hill. I'm starting to think that would be a better idea. Now whilst we let that snow foam dwell for as long as possible, we're going to start with the wheels and arches. So I'm yet to wash this vehicle. This is the first time I've washed it. So when I do a vehicle for the first time, I will always put a little bit of acid on the wheels just to make sure they clean up nicely. Even on steel wheels like this, doesn't matter if it's a Rolls Royce or a Transit tipper, we always make sure the same job is done to a high standard, because you're only as good as your last job. I'll always live off that rule, and I think everyone should too. Now these arches are actually metal compared to Liam's ones, which are rubber, plastic, sorry. I'm getting cold. Hello, Jack speaking. Oh, hello, you alright? Oh, what? What's the other options? I don't like steak bakes. Have you got chicken? Have they got chicken bakes? Like chicken, like no. Okay, I'll have a sausage roll then, please. Yes, please. Thank you. So that was Ben's wife. They've just gone to the bakery to buy some lunch. I wanted to be a bit healthy this year, so I won't usually get a sausage roll now. I'm more so going to get like a chicken roll or a chicken baguette or something like that. Unfortunately, the bakery hasn't got any today, so unfortunately I'm going to have to be unhealthy. It's a little bit emptier than when I was in it yesterday. Yesterday, it was full of so much stuff, as I'll show you now. So today is Friday, it's raining, so I've come and helped Ben. I've actually got his car booked in tomorrow, as well as his truck and his van. This is what it's currently looking like. I really hope he tips it before tomorrow, because I'm not jet washing all that shit.
Everyone said, could you jump backwards and into the...
Yeah,
right. Well, show your head! Did you hear?
Yeah.
What a plonker.
So I've just realised Ben was saying watch your head when I jumped because of that. That isn't what I hit my head on. What I hit my head on, that plastic container there. So my neck hit that container. So I didn't hit the metal bar, but I did hit that container. It might have knocked some sense into me. Is that a food delivery?
Yeah.
Thanks, mate. Perfect. Sausage roll.
I'm going to make you coffee now.
Cookie?
I'm going to make you coffee.
Oh, thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Before I start washing the truck, I'd just like to say, and a reminder, that the Plonker mugs are now live on Ben's shop, as well as 2 other types of mugs, and obviously all of his clothing as well. God, that's roasting. Does me a favour really. Should keep my hands warm because I still can't feel them. Right, let's get the 2 buckets sorted and get this outside cab washed before we jump on the interior. People ask if I do clean the roof of cabs. I do clean the roof of vans. I just don't always show it because it's a bit awkward to actually show. Oh. That was Liam, just making sure that we're actually booking in today, considering I have cancelled 4 times. Well, I haven't cancelled. The weather just hasn't been right for the last 4 times I tried to clean this truck, so we're going to clean it today. He just called me up asking how much I owed him and when I'm going to get there. Oh my goodness. Got it done. So this door is knocking on that hinge. So sometimes you can tighten these up, sometimes they've just come a bit loose. I'm going to give it a go and see if that fixes it, because that would really annoy me if that was my van. Got a big T20, probably. T40, sorry. Got a big T40. Stick it into my bit holder. Hopefully that fits in there without me having to use an extension. And that is tightening up. And it's fixed. All it takes. Make sure it shuts, because sometimes you can adjust them and they'll be in the wrong place. That is fixed. No more knocking of a door. We'll just check on that. If it does it anymore, what we can do is put a bit of Loctite on it in the future, but hopefully that's fixed it. I'm now going to start on the interior. I'm going to give it a thorough dry hoover first. That will leave all of this brown mark still here, which is obviously all the mud. After that, we'll spray it with some all-purpose cleaner, scrub it, and hopefully it will come up nice and clean. I'm going to get the dry hoovering done first, then I'll show you once I've done that. So behind me, you'll see how shiny this plastic is. Although it looks really clean and looks really good, what it is loads of silicone. So dealerships will tend to put silicone all over a car that they've just sold to make it look really clean and shiny. Problem with that is all of the dirt sticks to it, and also it's very dangerous because they put it on the floors. When they put it on the floors, your feet slip. As soon as your feet slip off that pedal, you could crash into someone. So it's better to sacrifice a bit of shine for a nice, safer, clean fit, vehicle. Or just initially try with a bit of all-purpose cleaner and a rag just to see if it comes off without having to scrub it all. What I would usually do is steam it. Unfortunately, the other day when it was freezing cold, I turned on my steamer and I think it blew up because the internals were frozen, and when it heated up so much, I believe it expanded and actually snapped inside, so that's not ideal. So we're going to have to get a new one of them at some point as well this year, probably sooner rather than later, as I'm going to have some more deep cleans in soon. So yeah, if this doesn't work, then we'll get a internal scrubber double pad. You've heard me talk about them before. And I'll scrub it all. But it's everywhere. It's even on the entertainment system on the actual screen. Like, you just don't do that. Like, there's no need for that. The day Ben picked this up, the day he called me after he picked it up and said, "Ben, Jack, it's so slippery in here, like it's horrible." So it doesn't even sell the vehicle right, you know. Let's get a dry cloth, wipe over it and see what it's done. Wipe over it and see if it's removed that horrible layer of silicone, silly shine. Not silicone. I would call it another word, but I'm trying to be PG on my channel, although a few words do come out every now and then. Now, that's come out a lot better. Even on here, the actual entertainment system, or the surround of it, that's actually removed it a lot. So, I'm going to do that over the whole vehicle. When it comes to the floor, I will be scrubbing it, because it's obviously dirty from mud. But on the plastics, a simple wipe with a microfiber cloth followed by another microfiber cloth seems to do the trick. Now when it comes to cleaning the interior floors on vans, typically they're plastic, typically they're textured. Issue with textured plastics is all of the mud sits inside of the textured parts rather than a smooth surface. what we'll do is apply a generous amount of all-purpose cleaner to it, and also to a hard bristled, what's this called, brush, and we'll simply Another tip that I would recommend highly in the winter months when you're trying to clean glass is turn your vehicle on and put the heating on full blast. When it's freezing cold, your glass is probably no better than 1 degree, whatever the weather is outside. At the moment it's 2 degrees. So have your heating on full blast and then wipe your windows down before cleaning them. It will save you a lot of time and hopefully stop it smearing. And in the summer, do it in reverse. Put your aircon on in the vehicle so it stops it from smearing and drying out too quickly. Obviously in the winter, you really do struggle to get all the water moisture off of the windows. So you've got to give it a bit more pressure to heat up the friction between the glass and the cloth. So that is Ben's full transit tipper, Taz, all cleaned up. As you saw in the interior, all the silicone that was over it. Now I've removed it with the brush and the all-purpose cleaner, it's left a little bit of brown staining. That is a lot more safer than having loads of silicone. Sneak peek. Oof. Where'd you get that hat from, mate?
Floorspinshop.com.
Lovely. I think it's your turn to start lifting something heavy, by the way. But it's not heavy, because henchman ladders are nice and light.
Oh, yep. Nice and light. Where are we going?
Are you putting them back in the back?
Keep going.
The young buck's learning how to film now.
He's doing the after shots. Yeah,
that's come out a lot better.
Awful, wasn't it, that
but
silicone?
I need my steamer, and obviously it broke, so I'm going to have to put another one in. I'm going to have to buy another one. But it's come out better.
Oh yeah, it looks quality.
The floor obviously is going to be dirtier because that's what they hid the silicone with.
Yeah, it doesn't look
but I've scrubbed
slippery
it.
anymore,
No,
does it?
It's not as slippery.
Which is good. Thank you very much. That's exactly what I wanted.
No problem. And then next time I'll have a steamer and I'll steam it better. So you know all that bird poo that was on the front as well?
That horrible stain?
That stain all down here.
Hey.
All the way down. Only issue now is we're going to have to polish your whole car because there's a nice clean stain down it. So,
but at least I know it comes up nice.
That's the way you sell, that's the way we upsell guys if you're a valeter.
But no,
polish half the car.
Thank you for getting rid of that. That was a nice eyesore.
So,
thank you.
No drama.
Appreciate you, as always.
Now I've got to go clean another one.
Can you hold this?
Where is it?
This.
Boof.
Yeah, slap.
Why are you left-handed?
He's left-handed.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Fist bump. Grab. Shoulder barge.
Boom.
Hey.
I've seen the comments. I know you want me to clean this truck. It has been booked in a few times. Unfortunately, over Christmas I was quite ill, so I wasn't able to do it. This week it was freezing the first day, so I couldn't even wash the vehicle. Then yesterday it was raining so much I couldn't do it either. So today I made sure I've got to Liam, the beast of Bexley's truck. Let's get it clean. So Liam was meant to be getting his vehicle fixed over Christmas. He wants to get his sign written and repainted, where unfortunately he had the little mishap over Christmas when the van went into the side of his garage. Unfortunately, the weather's been so bad, he hasn't been able to get any of that done because the painter needs it to be hotter than what it is at the moment. Let's get this thing snow foamed. let's see how long this stays clean for. This time of year, with the work that Liam does, driving to the skip and all the time, it's bound to get quite dirty quite soon, but hopefully it stays clean enough for longer. That is the end of this video, all completed. So, hope you enjoyed it. Please like, subscribe, comment for more. I love reading the comments every single day. They're constantly coming through, so I can't thank you guys enough. See you on the next one. Not sure what it is yet, but I'm sure it'll be a good one.